Well, now it's a new year. We'll start our review of the most notable weather events over the past year, 2025, across western and central Wyoming. Start with two this morning. Those are the two main big fires across the area in August. The Darrell Lake fire, that's out in Sublette County, and then the Red Canyon fire that occurred in Hot Springs County and spread into Fremont County as well. Number 5 is the Darrell Lake fire. We'll start with that one. Start with lightning on the 21st in the Green Lakes area, Sublette County, east of Pinedale is where that is. And really explosive growth occurred on the 22nd. You got some unstable atmosphere there. Also some pretty good wind to help spread the fire quite a bit. I'll show you how we looked at this on some of our tools after I get through the summary here. Resulting in the evacuation of a biocamp, a lot of residences were evacuated as well. Numerous forest roads were closed there. And this burned quite a while, all the way into September. Then wetter conditions and cooler conditions led to it being contained around the beginning of October after burning about 20,000 acres. I'll show you a few tools that we use to do this after we take a look at this picture. This is what's called pluming, basically. Very unstable atmosphere, strong winds here, heading into some very dry fuels here. This is explosive, really. You can see the shaft of the smoke coming all the way up here, getting spread by some pretty good winds up in the mid-levels, heading to the east. And you can see this in our radar. We can actually see that smoke in the radar. There's the fire right there. You can see the plume of smoke heading over here into Fremont County. Other things we can see it from, satellite pictures. This is our visible satellite. Here's the fire starts right about there. You can see the smoke going all the way across Hot Springs County, Fremont County, southern Washakie County, all the way over to Johnston, northern Natrona County. So it's just about 100, 150 miles here, so spreading pretty good there. And another satellite thing, this is what we call our hotspot imaging. We can actually see temperature differences. Good way to spot fires when they start here. There's a hotspot right there in northern Sublette County. One thing that really impressed us, this was taken by one of our electronics technicians as the smoke spread just to the north of our office. You see it really thick coming in here. Some people thought the world was going to end here. Now we move on to the number 4 event. This is the Red Canyon fire. This one started a little bit earlier on the 13th. This one started by lightning as well, eastern Hot Springs County out to the east of Thermopolis. Now the big difference with this one was, the one in Sublette County is mainly forested area, so it tended to spread a little bit slower with those bigger fuels there. East of Thermopolis there is basically burning in sagebrush and in grassland, so it's going to spread very, very fast. And as a result, we had gusty wind for about 3 or 4 days there, very low humidity, under 10% in some cases, red flag conditions, temperatures near 100. So it spread very rapidly, almost over 100,000 acres by the 19th. As a result, a lot of evacuations and road closures. I know Black Mountain Road up in Thermopolis, a lot of evacuations up in that area that jumped the mountains and head down toward Fremont County, some evacuations to the north of Y site. Luckily it didn't reach the gas fields though. This was brought under control as we headed toward the end of the month though. It burned 124,000 acres. That's why it ranked a little bit higher than the Darrell Lake fire. A few more evacuations of that, and also a much bigger area that it covered. And a few things we want to look at here. A couple of pictures here. You can see a firefighter here setting a backfire with the fire. One taken by the Thermopolis Fire Department going up Black Mountain Road as it heads toward, headbursts to the south. And one more thing here, this is one that really struck us. I took this picture, I believe on the August 16th, looking northeast from our office. This is the Red Canyon fire right here. It's probably about maybe 30, 40 miles as the crow flies here, so you can see it very, very well defined here, really putting in perspective of what was going on there. I'll have number 3 for you tomorrow. Any guesses what it is? Heading toward convective things this time though.